Emperor Kang Xi was the second ruler of the Qing dynasty. Being highly educated, with extensive scientific knowledge, he is generally regarded as an important emperor in Chinese history. Kang Xi's tireless efforts in promoting Confucianism also made him a unique and memorable character. In 1661, Kang Xi inherited the crown at the age of 7. He ruled the country for the next 61 years. During China's 2,000 years of imperial rule, no other emperor's reign was longer than that of Kang Xi. In his era, some of the most significant scientific revelations took place in Europe. The dark age left by the medieval times was replaced by the light of the Renaissance. Kang Xi was 12 years younger than Sir Isaac Newton, the great scientist who lived in roughly the same period. As Newton discovered the theory of gravity by examining falling apples, Emperor Kang Xi was gazing upon the stars in the sky from his garden in the Forbidden City in Beijing. The emperor had a great interest in astrology and geometry. Assisted by his Western tutors, Kang Xi was able to learn some of the most advanced knowledge of the time. Unfortunately, the powerful ruler didn't apply his knowledge in his political practice and failed to create a more civilized society in China. Instead, in his later years, he suppressed academic society and punished those who violated royal ideologies. In doing so, he and his descendants sent China into a time of darkness. 22 years after Kang Xi took the throne, Peter the Great became the Tsar of the Russian Empire. In the following 4 decades, the two great rulers rivaled each other on many occasions. Emperor Kang Xi was highly praised by later historians for restoring stability and improving the economy in China. Along with the later Emperor Qianlong, scholars credited him as one of the first creators of the splendid time of Kang Qian, the very last time of prosperity in China's imperial era. Unfortunately, it was the last burst of energy from the dying Qing Empire. Kang Xi's legacy is significant to today's China. Now, more than 300 years after his reign, we can still sense his presence in many ways. For example, much of the current landscape of China is the result of Emperor Kang Xi's careful planning and expansion. Emperor Kang Xi was the husband of 67 wives and the father of 55 sons and daughters. However, on the list of emperors who produced the most descendants, he ranks only 3rd. Getting to know the legacy of Emperor Kang Xi helps us to understand China's last imperial political entity and its inevitable ending.